Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And as you all might have already noticed, there are some few new things going on this channel, like this new navigation system that I have. Plus the name of the channel has changed from It All Starts With A Dream to Ride With V. So yeah, I wanted to make it short. My name is Virang, so Ride With V is shorter than It All Starts With A Dream. Easier to relate, easier to remember actually. So this finally marks the beginning of the ride which I had mentioned in a few years ago when I went to IBW, the vlogs that I made. I had mentioned in those that I wanted to do a southern trip. So this marks the start of the Southern Odyssey, the Coastal Ride 2025. So, and guess who's late today? Well, it's me. We had to meet at 5 or 5:30. It's 6:10 and I am still on my way to the meeting point. Well, in my defense, I was under medication. Yesterday I had taken 3 doses but didn't sleep. So the sleep caught up at night. It's 15 degrees right now. I am wearing a base liner at the bottom and a riding pant. I got a Solace riding pant and the winter layer of the riding pant on top. I could not find the base layer and I didn't have time, so I just wore a thermal, a t-shirt, a riding jersey and then the riding jacket. That's it. And of course the winter gloves instead of the normal ones. So that is all the gear that I'm wearing. We were supposed to be 5 people, but instead now we are only 4. One guy, you know him, Kamlesh, had to cancel because of family duties. Whereas there will also be one more addition. There's a female friend of ours who's also riding with us, but she'll be in her car. She won't be there for the entire stretch of her journey. But yeah, we have tried to sync our itineraries as much as we could. So let's see how it pans out. I'll introduce you to the gang today. The rides that we have, of course. So yeah, stay tuned. You remember this route? The sunrise is beautiful here, but we are still early for the sunrise. And yeah, we all gathered at the meetup point, and since we were late, we didn't wait for any photo ops. We'll stop at the breakfast point and do some photo ops with our bikes, with us, and that's when I'll introduce all of them. Look ahead. The sun's about to rise from that mountain, from behind that mountain. Just a matter of time. There is this lake over here and you could see mist over the water level. I'm not sure how much the camera will capture, but it's amazing. It is 7:19 and I think now is when the temperature will start rising. It has actually dropped even lower. It's 14 degrees right now. But yeah, usually that happens even on my office days. When I wake up at 5, the temperature is 16 around something. And when I catch my cab at 7, it is 15 or 14 degrees. It's at actually 1 or 2, at least 2 degrees lower usually. And I think that's what has happened right now. But now since the sun is up, slowly the temperature should start rising and be more comfortable for us. The only frustrating thing about ghats is these. They block all the 3 lanes and slow everyone down. Nice calm roads. And I think they have rebuilt the road recently, repaired the road recently, because last time when I was here That was even before the monsoons, and it wasn't this good even that time. There were a few minor potholes on the road, minor ones. Now even those are not visible. Good. This is the road conditions that I want through the ride. Only then is riding more fun. Yep, and now I think we have reached the peak of the Ghat. Well, this is one of our guys, Dheeraj, on his Himi 411. When I drove this bike, this is the bike that made me fall in love with the Himalayan brand. Honestly, because this was the first Himalayan that I rode. And it's also in my favorite colors, red and black. Let's stay together, the four of us. As I had said in our plans earlier, that we ride as fast as the slowest rider. So we have 150cc, we have 1, 2 or 3. I'm not sure about Mahesh, but for Dheeraj and Nikhil, this is the longest ride that they have ever done. And so we will ride as per the comfort of the slowest rider, whoever it is. It could also be me. Maybe my thumb starts paining again and we have to slow down because of me, or maybe whatever. So this is where I always stop, Hotel Abhiruchi, and this is the squad. Harley X440 with a good water bottle belonging to Mahesh. The old OG Himalayan belonging to Dheeraj. And हम सब में सबसे कम सीसी 150 सीसी R15 ताड़ोबा निखिल.
हेलो.
तेरा इंट्रो ताड़ोबा निखिल दिया है मैंने.
ताड़ोबा नो. इंट्रोड्यूस है स्विच अप विद निक.
जी. तुम्हारा क्या इंट्रो देना है धीरज? तुम्हारा क्या इंट्रो देने का है?
मेरा वो
टपाटप.
और तुम्हारा क्या देने का है?
नहीं झटपट
झटपट पटापट. So we are going at a steady pace, not too fast, neither too slow. We are between 70 and 80 all the time, slowing down in traffic and speeding up to overtake, but yeah, not rushing it up any bit. I think not rushing it even one bit. And yeah, it's a decent speed with which we are traveling. We crossed Satara a few kilometers ago. I think this is also still the Satara region. And yeah, so we had decided at the breakfast place that we will take a halt after 60 kilometers, which is still 24 kilometers away. So yep, and I think that's the time where I'll have to get rid of my winter layers and also the winter gloves, and then probably we will halt. We should then probably stretch a bit more, but let's see. This is the first time for him on an R15 doing a journey this long with luggage and all the gear. This is the first time he's wearing his boots, so he's not broken into them yet, so even that's a slight pain point. And for the rest of us, we are also having small niggles, but overall we are all fine. There's so many diversions on the National Highway 48 right now. I mean, the number of diversions has increased since the last time that I was here. So it's good that they are building bridges to cut short the traffic, maybe, which was supposedly caused by the crossings from the left to the right of the highway. But it's annoying anyway. I mean, I haven't even been able to switch to the 5th gear. Yes, so 2 tragedies, minor tragedies, happened with me personally. The first being, I forgot that my GoPro was on. It kept on recording until it ran out of battery. Then the second one being, I forgot my spectacles somewhere, and I don't know where. I usually keep my spectacles on my gloves whenever we halt and whenever I have to remove my helmet. But that time I think I had kept it on my backpack, on my duffel bag actually, not the backpack. And so, out of habit, I didn't look for it over there. I simply started riding. And a few kilometers later I realized that I am unable to focus on objects without putting an effort. So now I am without my spectacles. So we are en route to the Anuskura Ghat, which shows still 1 hour 29 minutes to go. 72 kilometers. We are already on the scenic route. There we can already see the windmills in the distance. We'll be approaching them soon. Well, after the minor mishap with my GoPro, there was another blunder. Not my mistake though. The GoPro got hung. I mean, it was neither charging, it was neither turning on, powering off, nothing. So I had to stop, remove the battery, and then continue. And I think now we are approaching the road where the last time I had an accident with a buffalo. So yeah, you see the left, the bushes, the trees on the left, those are dense at that time, or at least as dense as they are right now. So for me, the buffalo appeared out of nowhere. Let's start capturing some views. Lord Splendor. Maybe at the Anuskura Ghat. Maybe it's a Sarighat. So this right here is the closest we get to a windmill. It looks so good from afar and also from close by. It is also a bit terrifying for me. Okay, so here's the thing. I could not fly the drone at the Anuskura viewpoint because of high winds. It's crazy out there, and it was so fun to ride up to here. And now I know with this with this decline, the ghat will end. I think it's already ended almost. But that's why I love this route, Anuskura Ghat. It's scenic overall, the ghat is beautiful, the road conditions are good. Now let's see how far we go before breaking, taking a break for lunch. I mean, we are hungry. We have thought that we'll stop at the very first place that we find to eat. When I used to have an R15, ghat sections would be my playground. I would love taking the corners, and even though I wouldn't lean that much, but I still had some confidence going in the corner with some speed, more than what the average person would have. Similarly, with this bike, broken roads are my playground. I don't feel the need to stop at all. And then, I mean, in the worst case, if there's like this, if there are many potholes, then maybe I'll stand up on my foot pegs, and that's enough. Finally on to the National Highway 66, as beautiful as always. I think that was the IBW pit stop. Hotel, yes, hotel. Yeah, this was the IBW pit stop. We stopped again at this Hotel Guru Mauli, which was the pit stop at IBW last year. Look what they have here. So after the tea break, now we finally are on the way with just one more planned stop for tea and coffee, and we head straight to our hostel. This time we have booked at Mad Packers at Anjuna. Now, just like many of my other rides, I would hereby like to present you the sunset. Many of my other rides, in the sense that sunrise and sunset in the same video. There it is. We ride from sunrise to sunset. We start before sunrise, we reach after sunset. Well, we stop for refueling once again. And now I think marks the beginning of the toughest 2 hours of my ride, because of the visibility issues I will be having without my specs, and with low light, and with high beams. Well, it's going well so far. It's still just 6:30 and we might still be 80 kilometers away from our hostel. But in terms of visibility, yes, I will probably need my fog lamps switched on all the time, but I won't be able to recognize if one of my friends is standing at the side of the road. So because three of them are ahead of me, no, three of them are ahead of me and just one is behind. I'll probably wait for him and I'll be the last one in the line, so that none of us gets lost. But yeah, if one of the three ahead is waiting for me and waving at me, I won't be able to realize that that person is someone I know and is waiting for me. Yes, alright, it went pretty well, I would say. We are still 13 kilometers away. Okay, now 12 kilometers away and 28 minutes to go. We were a bit scattered. We still are a bit scattered. We are three almost together. The car is I don't know where. The Harley took another route. The road is so beautiful. The properties to the sides are so beautiful. I mean, the more I come to Goa, the more I fall in love with Goa. Of course, there are controversies regarding tourists and Goa, because there are tourists who are the reason why Goa's culture is being forgotten or being hampered. And well, it always happens, right? Someone spoils it for everyone else. So we are almost there. It's 650 meters. That's 2 minutes to the property. The estimated time came down from Okay, a whopping 7 minutes because we didn't take any breaks for the last stretch of, I guess, 60 kilometers maybe. Oh, high beam. Leh. Now this is the stay that I have booked and I take pride in my bookings always. I hope this lives up to its name, or at least lives up to my hype, to my reputation of always booking very good properties. And there are 5 people with me. I hope they all like it. Let's see.